Great. Ramotte entre l'amour.
You speak
Just some lines that I picked up. Okay, Kärlis Arnolds Avots is here, and we are at European Shooting Stars in Berlin. So, what did you expect from the shooting stars? Because you have here the chance to meet casting directors, producers, directors. So, what would you say? How much is this maybe a platform to starting a big career?
Well, I think it's really important to be here, you know, and especially I'm coming from such a small country like Latvia. For all three of us from Baltic states, it's really essential to be seen, you know. Otherwise, you don't have representatives, or you're not in the spotlight. Nobody knows that you're talented or unique or willing to tell a story, you know. So you have to be here. And so far, yesterday was a beautiful day. I met a lot of casting directors, and I was really happy to know that some of them, like some of the names already knew me. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Yeah, to be on the table, you know, and be in their archives and everything. So it's really, really, really important for a young actor, and I've been really privileged to be here.
Okay, and what would you say, how is it, because you are from a smaller country,
yeah.
How is it for you in the year 2025? Because I think it's much more difficult after the crisis, after the pandemic, to start a movie career. What would you say? Would you say it's maybe, for example, easier because you can do electronic castings, or is it still much more difficult?
Well, I don't know if it is. I just know that self-tapes is a really common thing right now, and you really need to understand how to do them, you know, and really think about not only acting, but otherwise if it will be bad, you know, they cannot see you act well. So you have to think about light, you have to think about good camera, because self-tapes are the most important thing for actors, you know, coming from Eastern Europe. For example, that there are projects in UK or US, you know, and it's hard to get there, but you have to convince these people that you are good enough for them to invite you there and have the part. So that's the most important thing, and I'm like always taking it really serious. And even if I don't, you know, get the role, I'm like not fit for that role, I'm doing it with a real joy because I love it, you know. I've been represented by my agency just for 2 months, and I've done like already several castings, and I've been to places already, but I'm having so much fun doing that, you know. And it's effective, you know. You see that guys like having fun with it, like doing self-tapes in different language, whatever, you know. It's so interesting, and I love it. And I know that even they don't take you, if they see that you're a professional, they will take you some other time. So yeah, I hope it will be my case.
Did you have any specific role that you want to play in the future? Maybe some kind of serial killer, superhero, or anything else?
I will. Well, maybe I will play a serial killer actually in a production in UK. If I will be lucky, we will have a chemistry reading. But no, well, my all-time favorite, of course, is Thomas Mann. Joseph and his brothers. I would love to play Joseph, but no, I'm ready and willing to do pretty much everything, which is like, because, you know, in Latvia it's really hard actually to have, and we don't have any experience and any examples of actors having meaningful roles in Europe or in outside the Europe. So I really want to do something what no Latvian actor have done before. So even if it's first steps, you know, coming closer to it, then there will be someone else, some other actor who will be, you know, inspired by what I have done, and he will make the final steps and break the wall, you know. Then I'll be happy. But right now I am getting ready to break the wall, you know, and I'm hoping that I will be able to do that.
So what was your big hope at Berlinale? Is there any specific director you want to meet? Because there are so many directors here, and you know, you can also switch between the parties, probably have the chance behind the scenes, behind the premieres, maybe get in touch with some of the guys who are here. Is there any specific where you say, okay, this guy or this girl would be amazing, talking to her, maybe she will cast you for the next movie?
You know, I don't have any romantic expectations about meeting this guy or this director, you know, and maybe he will propose me something. No, but you have to be open and you have to be at places. You have to go and network. You have to go and party as well. It's so important, you know. For example, I went to Riga International Festival just to the after party with one producer from Ukraine. And there was the artistic director of festival Series Meine, which is a huge TV series festival. And I got Best Actor prize there, but I wasn't able to make it to the award ceremony because I had a theater play, theater production that day. And he saw me there and he said, "Wow, it was such a pity that you wasn't there. Everybody wanted to see you, you know, it was your time." And I said, "Please don't talk about this, I will start to cry. You cannot imagine how much I wanted to be here." And he said, "Well, come next year in the jury, in the Panorama, you know, we would be, you know, so happy to have you." And I said, "Okay, it's maybe, you know, drinking some kind of invitation." But later, next day, I had an email, you know, from the main director, and in March I'll be in France, Lille, and Series Meine in a huge festival as a jury member. And it's again networking, being at the place. So that's what's important. Yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing this great story. That's amazing.
Great questions.